Evening, everyone. How are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some new LMU daily races. So, yeah, sorry we're a bit late. The little one wanted to go out and play with her friends, so I took her and had to pick her back up. So it was a bit of a delay to the stream, but we are here now, so we're going to do a few hours. Yeah, it looks like a solid week of racing, to be honest with you. It's pretty much quite a few different races we can do. We're going to jump in. I'm just going to go in straight into this with no real warm-up. We're going to go into the Sebring GT3 Fixed Race because it starts now, so I've got 5 minutes. We did this the other day in the night, so I'm going with the Lambo again, so kind of got the hang of that. We'll probably do the BMW, so we'll probably do Lambo at this one. We'll do the BMW at Le Mans, and then I might try out the Mercedes in the Bahrain GT3 race. And yeah, we might even do some other days where we do the LMP3 but with the Le Mans races. And there's an Interlagos race as well that's weekly that we can do as well. So there's plenty to do this week. Plenty. But yeah, hope you're all having a good day, whatever you've been up to. Hope you've been having fun. I don't know, Andre. I don't think so, because yeah, I don't know. I don't think so at the moment, as far as I know, Andre. I don't really know though. But I've seen it's on this weekend, but I haven't organised doing it with anyone yet, so I'm not too sure yet. All right, we got Manu in here. He's in the Lambo as well. Got a Manu from Gran Turismo just below us there. But yeah, we're going to go into this race with just going rusty and see what we can do. See if we can just get ourselves warmed up and see how the racing is. But yeah, it starts in a minute, chat. So got 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes to chill. And then we'll just try and have a good race to start off with. Don't expect, we've not a proper warm up on this. I don't expect to do too well. I've done a couple of laps, that's all. So hopefully that'll be enough just to get me in the zone. Ugh. But yeah, chat, if you want to hit that like button nice and early, helps me out. Get subscribed if you haven't already done so. Let me just move this down a bit here so I can make that a bit bigger. That'll do. All right. Hopefully we'll have an okay race to start off with. So the first race is just going to be GT3s. It looks like fairly competitive GT3 lobby, looking at the entry list there. But it'll be GT3s only. And then we will go to Le Mans. We don't really need to practice because we did a setup race there, but it'll be with default setups. We'll go with the M4. And then we'll do a setup race. I think we're going to go with the Mercedes and just try it out. I mean, I think it's a 60-minute race if we've got time. We'll see how the timing is, but we'll probably do that as like race towards the end. I think it's a 60-minute race at Bahrain with hypercars and GT3s. Now, I don't really think we'll be. I think we'll be a bit. I don't think we're going to be super on pace at Bahrain in the Mercedes, but I just want to try a different car out. Just want to get used to driving some of these other cars. So yeah, driving a few different cars today, but hopefully I've also signed up for the championships. So what I've done is I've signed. I mean, we're not going to do every race in every round because I'm just treating them as extra content at the moment. We've got the fixed GT3 we're doing in Lamborghini, and then I've picked, I think, one of them I've picked LMP2 for one of the other ones. One of them I've picked LMP3, and on the last one I've picked hypercars. So I've picked a different car like all the way through so that we got variety throughout the 8 weeks if I want to do different races. We're not going to do every race, obviously, because yeah, I mean, I think it'd be quite hard to fit it all in, to be honest with you. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm going to wait until Sunday for that because I haven't learnt the track yet, Otto. I mean, I know the track from ACC, but it's been a long time since I've driven it. So to be honest with you, if I went around there now, I would be all over the show. So yeah, I'll have to do a little try and get a little warm up done this week. Maybe I think there's a fixed setup race in dailies that you can do at Cotter. That I might have to just do some practice for and just get used to it. Go with the Lambo just because that's the car that I'm going to be going with. Yeah, I need to learn that track again. It's quite a it's a very much a rhythm track. You need to really get the flow of the track. So yeah, we'll sort that. Did I open that patio door? It's a wet race, is it? Oh yeah, the championship one is, isn't it? I haven't opened that. Let me open this patio. Let some air in. Oh. Just have a little bit of air coming in, otherwise it will get very warm in here. Right. What are we going to go with? We're just going to go with... Maybe warmer. I don't know. 445? I know I was doing 455 in the other one, but that was with colder tires, so we'll try 445. I could probably do 444, but I don't think that really matters, that one, but I'm going to go down to 95 on the brakes. Tell you what, let's just see how that feels, actually, because might just get a couple of corners in here just to see how it feels. I'll put the audio on now, don't worry. The Cotter race fuel saving. What, the championship one? I don't know. The daily race won't be, because you'll have to pit. You ain't gonna get 60 minutes worth of driving in, I don't think. I don't think you would. Not too sure though, actually. You might be able to on Cotter. You might, maybe you could. I don't really know. See how this drives. Obviously just trying to get a bit more used to a few different cars at the moment. Oh yeah, championship race flat out by the sounds of it. Oh, it's a bit understeery there. A bit strange. I could have got shitloads of fuel in. That's why. I've just realised. Oh well. I'm just wondering why I was understeering so much. That'll be why. I was like, why is this car driving like so heavy? That'll be why, won't it? And we only get 3. Well, yeah, we should get 3 laps in qualifying. So you will actually get you will actually get 3 qualifying laps in as well, because of the way this track is with the pit lane. Yeah, I'll do the screen now. That wasn't qualifying demo, so wasn't that. I was just chilling them. Let me put that one on. Yeah, that wasn't qualifying. That was just, I was just quickly jumping out just after a few corners. Right, I'm gonna go straight to the end here because we want to make sure that we get the extra lap in, and this pit lane's quite long, so you want to get in and out as quick as we can. There is sound. Oh, there is sound. It's just very quiet. I know why. There is sound, though. It doesn't say there's definitely sound on there. Because I was doing recording earlier. I just had to alter it slightly. Oh, nice.
It's an absolute icon.
Alright, let's go, go, go. That was too early on the brakes. Way too early on the brakes there, but hey. I feel like we're going to be a little bit rusty here, but let's just get a banker in, and then we, yeah, we saw him before. This is our warm. We haven't done much lap. I don't know if he's been on it through the day, so he might be warmed up. If he's warmed up, he'll be way ahead of us, I would have thought. No, I'm not warmed up. I do wonder if I've got that setting wrong. Don't know if to go back to what I had on don't know if to go back to what I had on the other day when we did this. Wow, Matt, thank you very much for the 5 gifted, you legend. Smash that legend right there for Matt, chat. Appreciate the 5 gifted. Incredible support, legend. Right, this lap isn't going to count, gladly, because we've got 2 other laps that we can do. That was all over the place. What did I alter? Did I go... Right, I'm going to put the power cut back to 5, chat. I'm going to play it safe just to get a solid run in. Won't be fast, but hey. We know we're a lot quicker in the BMW here. Right, let's try again. Focus this time, you big donkey.
That time was a 2:04.91.
Yeah, I lost a bit on the exit there. Right, we had a big moment on that lap, so we're not going to challenge P1. Not in this car. In the BMW, I can do 201s, but in this car, we ain't getting near a 201. Not yet, anyway. Take it for now. That was too slow there. I've gone too deep. Yeah, I've messed this lap up already, but at least we got a banker in there. Too slow here. Lost too much. Bail it. We'll just finish the lap for qualifying sake, for the sake of safety, but yeah. I've plebbed this last lap, which is annoying because I think there was a few tenths left in that there. I feel like we should have been getting 202.5, but first lap on, we haven't really warmed up. We'll definitely take it for a jump on and just do a lap race. Just finish it just for the sake of the safety here.
That time was a 2:05.69.
Yeah, didn't really improve, but hey, there was definitely more time in it. But I'll take that though for jumping on without getting properly warmed up. I'll put I'm going to change that in a minute actually, because I think that's going to alter. I'm pretty sure that will change once this goes to the race. I'll check it in a minute. Yeah, we take it, like, for just jumping on. I think we could get this into the 201s, this Lambo. I do think if I played with the TCs and stuff on this car, I do, like, in the BMW, I'm in 201s. I already know that we can do that in the BMW. But in this car, I don't feel as confident yet. So could I win this? No. Not in this car, no. If I was in the BMW, we can challenge, definitely, but not in the Lamborghini. We're too far behind. Way too far behind there. Why has it not gone to the race yet?
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
It's only going to be 10 laps, so we will just put in 10.9 just to make sure. We don't want to be too close here. That should be okay. I'm going to go back up to 5 for that because I don't really trust it on 4. Right, let's go. Why has everyone got more than me? I don't trust that, so I'm just going to... I mean, I can't believe it's going to go 11 laps. It can't go 11 laps, but hey, we'll just put 49 in just in case. Just better to be safe than sorry, I say. Better to be safe than sorry, isn't it? You're right, Johnny. Do you know what I don't like? That we're on the right-hand side. I'd rather be on the left. Because... obviously, turn 1, the high-speed left corner, you kind of want to be on the left-hand side for that, but it's just luck of the draw, isn't it? With qualifying.
Formation lap has started.
Let's have brakes warmed up. Bit of variety, and we've been using different cars for a while now, just trying different stuff out. Bit of variety for people watching, to be honest with you, and for me, I'm enjoying driving different cars. Right, let's get ready.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh man, why did you go? Oh. Fuck off, game, I swear. I feel like bailing this and going and do a different race, to be honest, now. Oh my god! Well done, everyone. This race is over. There goes all that hard-earned DR. Honestly, it's just like, what's going on? What are people doing? And my car's wrecked, by the way. It's wrecked. It's driving awful, so nothing we can do here other than just drive round in this position. That pisses me off for the first race on the stream. It really pisses me right off. And I don't care if I'm swearing. If you don't like it, you know what you can do with it. Someone, I had a comment about swearing, so yeah. Oh, my car's screwed. That's the problem with rookie races, chap. That is a problem with rookie races. You get this kind of driving in rookie races. That's why I prefer doing the other ones with like the higher ranking. Doesn't matter if it's top split. You can have bronze SR in this, Mike, so you can still get bronze SR in this, which is the problem. Yeah, my car's just not turning at all. Look, it won't even turn. I've got no ability to turn in the corners, and we slow down the straight as well. Yeah, I'm screwed. This just feels like pointless. I feel like just bailing it and going and do something else and just take the hit on the DR, but I just know that we'll lose shitloads if we do that. Well, I was aiming to go through between the two. That's what I was trying to do. But the Mercedes also had that aim and rammed into the side of me, so yeah, it was annoying. No, we ain't gonna get a top 10 demo, mate. Look at the gap. It's only a 10-lap race, and look at the gap already. We're probably gonna get 19th at best here. I'm not even messing. You won't get anywhere near a top 10. Not even close, man. This is a sprint race. This is not a long race. And my car's totally fooked. Like, if you look at the way it's handling in the corners, I'm losing about 4 seconds a lap here, I think. So, yeah, we're not getting anywhere near a top 10. No, just trust me, Damo. Look, not in this one, mate. Look at the gaps. Even if people bin it, we've lost so much time there. And look how much lap time I'm losing a lap. We can't even keep up with this BMW in front, who started at the back as well, I think. He's the lowest ranked driver in the lobby and we're losing time to him. The car's totally wrecked. What were we doing? Last time we did this race, we were doing 203.5s and that, wasn't we? In that longer race, and that was with colder tyres at the start. Look at this lap, just to put it in perspective of how much we're losing. I predict like minimum 3 seconds. Let's have a little look. Yeah, just under 3 seconds a lap losing, so we ain't catching shit up here. And even if people make mistakes like that, not close enough because car's dead. Oh god, jeez. Oh dear. That annoyed me because we could have been in the top 3 straight away. It was the 2 Lambos. They both just binned it. I don't know what they were doing, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not sure how they managed to bin it like that straight away. And I wouldn't mind, but they were the fastest in qualifying, so they should have been reasonable drivers. I'm not sure how they managed to bin it like that. Crazy. You're right, Arkies. Always annoys me more when it's the first race of the stream when you get something like that, because you want a good start to get like the people in, and then you have that. It really pees me off. And this car is driving so bad. Look at the understeer. What the hell?
Lap 2, 0.
Yeah, but I mean, even P15's going 3 seconds a lap quicker than us, so. Oh dear. Shouldn't have done this race. I should have just waited until the silver and gold races were on. I feel like these rookie races, they're just more chaotic because there's less consistency in the drivers in these. I got wiped out here by 2 people that binned it at the start. And by the way, rookie races are, in general, these races in terms of competitiveness, they can actually be more competitive than the gold races, because some people are bronze SR but really quick. So their overall pace is there. So in general, this has more splits than any other race in the game. But that's some of them drivers are like bronze SR. That's where the issue is.
Lap 2, 0, 4.51.
Oh no, it's gonna. Oh my god, this won't turn at all. Having to use lower gears just to get any sort of rotation from it. Yeah, Pio. You're a pleb, man. Smash that legend mode for the biggest donkey of the channel. Appreciate it, Pio. Woody, thank you for the 35 months as well, legend. Appreciate it as well, legend. Smash it for Woody as well, chat. So I hate it when you have this at the start of a stream, you know, when you just drivers really annoys me. I can't even turn in these corners either, like it's just on the steering every corner. Nah, the gap was air boosted, but the Mercedes hit me. He went for it, the gap as well. The Mercedes went for the same gap that I was going for, and I think we would have got through if the Mercedes didn't go for it. I genuinely think we would have got through that. But the only problem was, if I would have braked, we would have hit him anyway. So even, it's like, if I would have braked, we would have been hit by one of the two. The only option I feel I had there was to try and go through that gap, because if not, we would have got caught up by the cars behind anyway, so I think it really made a difference. If I would have lifted, I think we would have hit a different angle, that car, because he was sliding. So he would have slid into my path anyway, but yeah, just, it was like, go for the gap or get hit anyway. I took a risk. The other Mercedes went for the same risk as well. Nah, I think the Mercedes got through it, but he turned. We hit the Mercedes as we were going into. We both collided when we were going for it. I think the Mercedes got through it, didn't he? Car is just driving like arse. Yeah, I did say top 10 was never going to happen here. It's miles too far back. Plus, I can't even turn that corner there. The car won't rotate at all. I wouldn't say it was a lack of awareness by me, because I don't think we had any other option. In my view, if we back out of that situation at the start, we're going to hit them two Lamborghinis sliding no matter what. Like, if we slam on, we get hit from behind. I think the only option we had there to get through that without getting damaged and being wrecked was to try and go through that gap. And I genuinely think the gap was there to go through. But if the Mercedes wasn't there, we would have made it, I reckon. Or could have made it, I think, possibly. But yeah, I don't think it was awareness, because I was aware of the situation. It was just like, what do we do? Brake, get hit. Go left, we get hit by the other Lamborghini. Go right, we get hit by the other one. It was just like, the gap was there, and that was the only opportunity, I think, to make it through. Because if we would have slammed on, because we were at the front of the field, if I would have slammed on or braked, we would have got hit by about the 20 other cars behind us, or 15 other GT3s behind us. I knew the Merc was there, but he turned right as I turned left. So I think we both thought we'll go for the gap, and he hadn't turned. So we both turned for the gap at the same time. So I don't think it was awareness. I knew the Merc was there. I just didn't expect him to turn to go for it. And he probably didn't expect me to turn to go for it either. So I think it was just unlucky that we both went for the same, at the exact same point. My guess is the Lambo just lost it by sending it into the corner too aggressively. That section of track there is nearly impossible with this car at the moment. It's going to be a huge... Well, it won't be a huge loss because it's only a multiplier of ×1 on this one. We won't have time to watch the replay because I need to get warmed up for the Le Mans race, so we're going straight into the Le Mans race. Not got time in between the races. I say you get warmed up, but I don't even think you'll have time to get warmed up for it because of where it starts and what time and that. I'm pretty sure the Le Mans race, I'll only have like 6 minutes to go to track with the default setup. So I'd rather do that than... We'll maybe look at the replay at the end of the stream, if you remind me, but I'm not looking at a replay when I've got a race starting in 5 minutes after this. You're right, Russell. No. It's just a 35-minute race, but there is a pit stop in it because it's got a multiplier of ×2 on the fuel, and it's going to rain as well. So I think you have to go in the pits and put some wet tires on. I think you have to do a pit stop in it, so you probably just fuel save and then pit and put the wets on. I think I haven't done it yet, so I don't really know the strat, but that race is finished now. That the 62 car race we did last night, that's finished now for the week. That's over. It's not on anymore. Although they do that quite a lot though. That race will appear again because it's been on there multiple times since I've been playing the game. That normally with different weather conditions though. Some are dry, some will start wet, some will rain at the end. So they do. I think they do change it a little bit. Where the... I'm not even going to ask where you just came from.
That time was a 2:06.25.
Yeah, this weekend the 6 hour Fuji's on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that though. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say we're not doing it, but I'm not going to say we are. So we'll wait and see. Yeah, I think Project Motorsport is going to be solid. If the only concern I have with Project Motorsport is the bugs. I mean, we know who's making it, so yes, Project Cars was a great game, but it did have issues at the start. So I just hope that they've not rushed it. I'd rather, in all honesty, if it comes out with bugs, I'd rather they have delayed it and came out later. But let's see what they've done. Let's see if they've let's see how like polished it is. I hope it's a polished game. The reason I'm concerned about bugs is because there is signs that they've rushed it, because when I went on their website, it says about rolling starts not being on the game at launch, and I'm thinking, well, that makes me think it's not ready, because surely if you want your game to be like ready for launch, you'd make sure the basics are there. So I am a little bit worried that there's going to be issues with it at launch, but they do seem to have a good structure. The online structure looks brilliant, but I'm just concerned about if they've rushed the game or not. That's what I'm concerned about. No, that's bullshit because they've literally stated racecraft. That's a shit excuse. If you believe that, man, why have they said at launch then? Why have they said they're coming further down the line? That's just an excuse, mate. If you believe that, come on. That's a bad excuse. Rolling starts are more dramatic than standing starts, in my view. They're more intense, way more intense. So I don't agree with that. I think they're just fobbing people off with that because. Why would they then say they're coming at a later date? I don't believe that for 1 second. That was annoying. That was annoying, but hey. Let's come out of there. Right, let me sign up to this next race. I want to see when it starts. We've just lost a decent amount there, so F. Right there. Alright, right there. So we got that one. Oh, we've missed that one. We've missed the Le Mans race. That's annoying. And I can't do another one of them because... Well, how's that worked out? I had it worked out in my head that we could get into that one. We must have missed it by a couple of minutes. We have. We've missed it by 3 minutes. Oh, that's annoying because if we do that one, if we do this one, if we do that one, we then won't get back in for the Le Mans race. Wait there, when's that one starting? If we do, I'll tell you what we can do. I think we might have to just... No, it's going to be awkward, that. It's going to be awkward. What time? I don't know what to do. Because I wanted to do that one at some point, but... Right, let's just do... We'll have to do this again, and then we'll jump into this again and get killed again, probably. Let's go and die again. We'll have to do another one of these, chat, and just hope that we don't get murdered by a pleb. Right, race starts in just under 2 minutes. We'll do this, and then we'll go into... We'll try and do the Le Mans race because there's a bigger gap. So we should have a little time to warm up for the Le Mans race then and do a couple of laps practice. So... yeah, we'll try this again. Let's go and lose some more driver rating. I deleted Forza. Well, no, I deleted it off the little one's PC. It's not on this PC, Forza. Don't have it on it. The only game I've got on this PC is LMU. I haven't downloaded a single other Steam game on this. There's no point because I'm not going to play them, so it's like... Why waste your space on your M2? Just I've only got this game on there. Forza Horizon, yeah. That's not a bad game, to be fair, Pio. Forza Horizon's a solid game. It's just it just gets a bit boring, that's all, but it's a good game. It's a good game. PC, Johnny. I'll get it on PC, and if it's really, really good, I'm not buying it twice until I know how it is. But I'll buy it on PC for obvious reasons, because my PC shits on a PS5. So my PC will destroy a PS5. My PC will destroy the PS5 massively. So I'll get it on PC, see how it is. If it's really, really good, and if it picks up and kicks, like if it starts getting good, then we might get it on PS5. Although, from what I've heard, there might be cross-play anyway. So I don't know if it'll even be worth getting it on PlayStation if there's cross-play, because if you can play with PS5 players anyway, what would be the point? Yeah, I don't. In all honesty, with Horizon 6, I don't think I'll get it. As much as it's a fun game, I ain't going to be playing that for more than 1 or 2 streams if I get it. So it's like, is it really worth it? Probably not. Like, yeah, I don't think I'll get Horizon 6. I'll just stick with Sim Racing. Project Motor Racing will be crossplay as far as I know. Online will be crossplay, which is good because it's, in a way, I know you're going to get the odd person that might be doing some dodgy shit, but in general, it's rare you find someone cheating. I'd rather have stacked races and risk one driver every month or a couple of months that you find that's doing anything dodgy, because it's rare. You're not going to come across that many doing anything dodgy. So, yeah, I think it's worth the risk. Yeah, no. Try 46.5 there, you know. Yeah, just play it for a couple of sessions and then cancel it. Yeah, I mean, they're just open world, fun, chilled, fun games. They're good to chill out to, but I wouldn't play it on a wheel. It's not worth dicking around with it on a wheel because the game's just not optimized for a wheel. You're right, Dingleberry. How are you, mate? Right, fingers crossed we can get, well, 1, a better qualifying lap in, and 2, not get murdered at the start. I am tempted to try this on 6 ABS. I drive better with 6 ABS, but I've not tried this car with 6. But I'd have to alter this if I did. I'd have to go higher, like up to 50 points, something 50.5 or 50.8, I think. But I won't worry about that now. You're right, VW. How are you, mate? It's annoying because we couldn't even that race wasn't even a practice really because the car was so screwed. Didn't even give me any sort of practice for this one now. So I feel like we're just going back into rusty qualifying because the car was so weird in the race with all the damage. Alright, come on. Please survive this one. You're right, Paul. Yeah, after the last race, we could do with a little bit of luck. Tires are still cold, aren't they? Bogging down a bit. I do think we could run lower TC, but Villa, thank you for the 40 months, mate. Appreciate it, legend. That's awful. Oh well, this lap, I mean, I think the tyres need to warm up anyway for the second lap. Yeah, that won't count anyway. Right, let's try and take a wide entry because we're going to go for a bit more speed over the line because that lap didn't matter. Wow. It's terrible. Oh God. I've already messed. I fucked it already. Backed it already. Right, this lap's over already. We're gonna have to hope we can get a lap. I'm gonna not push too much because of the tyre temps. Tell you what, let's just back out and take a risk with one flying lap. Getting loads of understeer with the Lambo on this one today. Do feel like I need to. I'm gonna take a risk here and take that TC down a little bit. Yeah, I know it's not the same race, Thomas. I know. I've done plenty of races on this game at Le Mans. I know exactly what they're like. Right, this lap, we just got to try and get a good last lap in, but it's whether these tyres are going to be a little bit too warm, I don't know. Again, we're going to take a wide line, and we're under pressure here, though, because otherwise we're going to lose a big chunk of DR again.
That time was a 2:06.98.
No, messed it up. Ah. Shite. It's too deep. It's spinning too much up. Oh dear. Shite. All over the place. Toro 2.6, it was better, but still too many mistakes on that lap. Way too many mistakes. But at least we got a P5 in with it. I mean, we recovered the P5 with a bad lap. We'll take it. All right, let's go. We don't need a stupid amount of fuel in here, do we? I'll start with that, but I'll lower it after it. Let's hope we get through turn 1. One, two, three, four. We're on the left, which is good. We will be on the left. Right. Say a little prayer for me, chat.
Teams and drivers go to the grid
Say a little
for
prayer
race
for me,
start.
please, because we're going into turn 1. I'll tell you what, we only need 47% because we're going to make it, aren't we, with that? That should be good. We've got new tyres on. Let's go. Why is it some people going 48 still? I'm just gonna, do you know what? Just in case. I was just go 48 just in case. Because I didn't really have the full understanding with that last race with the damage, so we don't need that on. Don't need that on really. Tires, wasn't really important to keep on that. Right. Fingers crossed. None of these people in front or me go sliding into turn 1 and we have massive death. We do not want massive death in this. We want nice clean battle. Please survive. Please
Formation
survive.
has started.
Because it's only a 10-lap race, Matt. I don't need it. You can do that if you want to mess around getting your fuel like to where it needs to be to do it, but virtual energy makes it doesn't make any difference. It's not going to do anything to your pace. We're going to finish with enough with that because it's only going to go 10 laps and we've got 11.3 in, so it won't make any difference. I think you have to play the game to fully understand it. I've got it now. I know how it works, so.
Green flag, green flag.
Lost the position there. Annoying, but I feel like this TC is bogging me down again. Why does it feel dodgy? Let me lower this TC. Let me go down to 3. Doesn't feel right. feels slow.
Lap 2, 10.26.
Doesn't help they're having to defend every corner, but I need to just get a bit of a gap really here. Just losing so much with the fighting. Ah, why is that doing that through there? Have to go back up on the TC. Good move. I've just got no pace in this car. If we do any more this week, I'm getting back in my BMW. Don't have the pace in this Lambo here. I'm too competitive to just sit here and not be as quick as I know I can be in that BMW. Although, to be fair, we're fighting that much that I feel like we can get the pace. We're just obviously fighting so hard, so it's hard to know what our pace would be. Struggling with the traction through there massively. Shite. That was all over the place. I tried to do round the outside, it's never going to work. Still losing a lot with the fighting, but I've messed it up. Let him go. No, I don't like this car. I'm so slow in this car. No more races here. We're going BMW here from now on, chat. I can do 201s in the Beamer, so we're going in the BM for this race for any future ones. Not today because we're not doing any more of this after. We're going to Le Mans after this. But yeah, any more races to here. I didn't mean to go for that, mate. Sorry, just go. I'm going to let him back through. I didn't want to lose the other place, though. I wanted to let him back through without... I don't think I've got these settings right with this Lambo. Like, look at that understeer there. Whatever I've got on this at the moment with this Lambo, it feels terrible. It's just understeer in every corner with the TC. Need to figure out this Lambo with it. I've picked this car for the championship as well. Probably not a good move because at the moment I can't figure this thing out. What is it that's causing that? Huge understeer that we're getting. Hop on the steering there, you piece of shit. Car just won't turn on that corner. Yeah, and the understeer.
9203.59.
that marker, isn't it?
Time 2:03.42.
Back out of that. I was tempted, but it would have been a silly move, so backed out. Lap 2:03.52. A bit slow there. Just annoyed how we started with this. I don't know. We've got a little bit of rear damage. I don't know if that'll be causing any issue, but the start of the race when it was just understeering, and I tried to go down with pre-TC and that did not work. I do think I'm going to have to go with 6 ABS because every time I try 9, it just doesn't agree with me. I need to figure out a way of running this car with 6 ABS because I think it'll be better for me. You off, Damo. See you later, mate. Two more laps. I'm hoping for some drama so we can just get a couple of positions back, but I don't think we will. Keep messing up that whole section there. That'll be a back marker that's gone off somewhere, that I think. I've just messed that corner up. right, one more lap.
Lap 2, 03.58.
Oh, sugar. Mess that up. Tried it, but wasn't anything we could really do there. Not a very good race, unfortunately. Messed that up. Oh, I just don't have the pace in that car at the moment. I think I do. What I need to do is go to 6 ABS because it's the same issue that I had with the BMW when I was using 9. Qualifying was okay, but the race pace was shite with 9. So I'm gonna change when we do that race again. I'm going to change and use... I'm going to use 6, I think. Figure out the brake bias for 6. The Lambo is fine with me. I just think... So qualifying's fine. We did an okay lap in quali. The issue is I'm using 9 ABS instead of 6 because I don't know what to use yet. In the BMW, I know. I just need to figure out my ABS setting with the rotation, and I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we had damage on the rear and we did start getting a bit of pace towards the end. So, I mean, without traffic, we probably would have been in a low 203. So, not terrible, but not where we want to be. I'm sure we qualified with the BMW on a 2-minute, like under the 2-minute 1 mark. I swear we got under the 2. I can't remember. We were definitely flying in. It might have been a 201 with the BMW we qualified on, but when we did it a while back. So, yeah, I know the pace with the BM's there, but I need to figure out the ABS, that's all. Figure that out, and I think we'll be fine. Right, let's... we got this that starts in 18 minutes, so let's register for this. We're going with the BMW in this one, because it's Le Mans. I've drove it yesterday. I feel more comfortable doing that. So we'll register that one. It's LMP3 and GT3, this race, chat. It's 35 minutes, but there's a multiplier on the fuel. So... yeah, let's have a little look at what we lost. We definitely lost the R in that one, unfortunately, but hey, let's have a little look. We should only have 1 arrow down. It shouldn't be 2. So it should only be 1 arrow down that we've lost there. I think it'll be 1 arrow down. Let's see. Because it's only a small amount you lose in that race. Oh, we gained, it says. We gained? Really? No, surely not. I mean, I'll take it if we did, but It must have been quite a closely matched field of DR. It's the only thing I can think of, that it was a close, like, field of DR. Did I not already register for that? Said registration failed. Oh, don't. Are you sure? No. No, we haven't registered. We're in, look. We're in. It's fine. We're in. I'm sure we registered because it says there in the top right, next race in 17 minutes or something. I'm pretty sure it says it's registered. We'll check in a minute. Right. Yeah, because we're in the BMW when we joined the practice with it. So, right, this one, you're going to have to try and get 6 laps out of the fuel, I think, to take it to the rain. We'll go with our usual on this track. 51. Hi.
Hi.
Had a long day. Oh dear.
Had to make up that I had 4 hours and 2 minutes sleep.
Oh, that's sad, isn't
That
it?
was shit.
Sad, isn't it? Lovely. Right, okay. So we've got, let's go and do a practice qualifying actually. So what do we want for qualifying? It'll be 2 laps in quali. You might be able to get an extra lap in quali, but I don't think it'll be worth the I don't think it'll be worth, you won't, no, you'd have to be seriously quick to get an extra lap actually, so we'll only get 2. So the problem with the ABS on 9 for me is I don't get as much rotation. With 6 I get more rotation. That's why I've been using 6 with this. I used to use 9 with this BMW, and it just wasn't rotating. No matter what I did, even if I went aggressive with the brake, with the bias, like where the bias was, it just didn't feel the same as 6 for me. So I'm going to try and get used to that 6 setting on the Lambo, and hopefully it'll do what it did for us in this car. As soon as we put this car to 6, our race pace just went boom, way quicker, just instantly better. I should probably do the same with all cars, I think. It just seems to suit me better. The Go setup did have 9 on it, but I think if I alter that to 6 as well and then change the brake bias, I'd probably be better, because 6, for some reason, 6 seems to suit me more in this game than 9, but it might be track and car dependent as well, though. It is possible it is dependent on the car, and also when a setup's on, it might not have as much of an effect because your car has more suspension settings to help it rotate. So for example, the Mercedes that we're going to go into at Bahrain, I did a couple of laps practicing it, and remember we did with default setup with this car, we did a 2:07, I think it was, in qualifying. I was way off with a setup with a Go setup in the Mercedes. I was nowhere near. So it shows you the difference. Like, I don't think setups make a huge pace difference on this game. I just think that it maybe helps with tires and stuff like that, a lot of the setups. Sketchy. At least the tyres are warming up quite quick in this one. It must be quite warm, the air temperature. Let's have a little look. Yeah, it's 34 degrees. They put the temperatures up high. So they put high temperatures to try and, I presume what they've done is they've done that to get the temperatures in the LMP3s up quite high at the start. BMW's fine on tyres, yeah. What about Ninja? There is the Interlagos race, which we'll do this week, is multiclass with the hyper, and I think it's a 100-minute race. I think so. It's an hour and 40. So we have got more. Oh, sugar. We have got more longer races we can do this week. The car feels a little bit sketchy. Do you know why? I think not that one. That one. I think I run 7 on the preload normally when I come to this track. I think I don't do 4, 5, 6. I think I do 4, 5, 7 normally. Yeah, that feels a bit better now. I know the tyres warmed up, but it can get aggressive on the throttle. This is going to be interesting, because with this race you've got the LMP3s, and the back markers in the LMP3s are going to be quite slow at the start of the race. So I predict you're going to be fighting the LMP3s in the first sector. How long have we got? 10 minutes. Oh, we got corner there. So we're aiming for, we really want to try and get a very low 4 minutes. It'd be great if we could do a 3:59, but with default setup, I think 3:59 might be a little bit out of it for me. But if we can get a 4-minute lap, I'll be happy with the 4 minutes when it comes to qualifying. Yeah, I know. I've seen that this race can rain. I know. Yeah, I'll be doing a little bit of lift and coasting this one. I know we've done that before at this track, lift and coasting, so I'll be doing that in the race anyway, in all the braking zones. Just lift off at like the 300 board, let it coast into the braking. I'll make sure I do that. You might need it anyway for the rain, mightn't you? Because I don't know when it starts raining in this one. I haven't done it yet, so we'll find out. We'll find out when it starts raining in this one and see what to do. I presume you just stay out, and if it starts feeling too wet, put the full wets on, and then the only problem is, what if you've already pitted and then it rains? I don't know how it goes, this one. Yeah, by the way, hit the like button. I'm not ignoring you. I just didn't see it, but I did see it before, but I forgot to do it. I saw you do the reminder and I forgot. I must have got distracted. Yeah, hit that like, it helps us out, chat. Subscribe. Don't hit the wall. I did hit the wall. I got no rotation through there then. Ah, no. Oh well, that's invalidated anyway. Damn, I wanted to see what that lap would have been. Don't even know now. What a pleb. Hopefully we do a better qualifying than what we did yesterday. I've got no idea what that lap would have even been. So we got what have we got? We'll have to up the TC and the cot, the TC cot if it rains. We drove this car at Spa though, didn't we, in the rain? And we kind of got a feel of how it. I kind of got a feel of when the car feels like it needs to be on wet tires. So hopefully that will help. I know it's a different track, but you kind of get the feel of when that rear's just giving up on you. Keep them windscreen wipers on because that's a good indication as well. That's not a that wasn't qualifying. That was just practice, Gary. We're okay. It was only a practice session. That the race starts in 1 minute. Let me see. How long was it? Was it 5 minutes? The race starts in. I'm gonna go for a wee before. Yeah, 6 minutes. So, right. I tell you what. We had one practice lap. That'll do. Let me get ready for. Let's go and wait for this, and then I'll make sure we're in the right one. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, Johnny? If you're too early, you're probably better. To be honest, though, if it can stay dry, you just got to keep an eye on that track grip, I think. So if it's saying damp, don't pit. If it goes to wet, then get in the pits. Because once it says it's like light wet or whatever it says on there, you got to pit. You can't risk it. So just play it safe, probably, I'd say. It's probably best way to do it, isn't it? Right, I'm going to go for a wee, and then we'll jump in this and see what this race is like. I predict chaos, but we'll wait and see. Right, back in a second. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Can't beat them 12 little bites. Lovely. Right. How many people? Oh, quite a few splits in this chat. Quite a few entries. So let's have a little look here. Where's the GT3? Right. Quite, yeah, it's competitive, chat. Look. It's quite a competitive one, this. It looks pretty stacked. It looks like it's going to be a stacked race. It's a shame they didn't up the player count for this one. I know they only ever do 38 players for the silver races. I would have liked it if they could have gone a little bit higher, maybe done it to like 50, so there was like 25 of each or something. You probably find it'll be like 18 LMP3s and 20 GT3s, I would think, how it'll do it, but we'll wait and see. $200 what? 200 LMP3s. Yeah, the race will be, it's 35 minutes, so, no, 30 minutes, so it's going to be 8 laps, I think. I think it'll go 8 laps. Now, you can do 5, you can probably get close to 6 laps, but then you'd have to pit. So you probably do a bit of fuel saving, then it'll rain around lap 5, I would think. I can run as much as I want, Thomas. I mean, I think I've got 30 on, though, because you don't really need more than 30. Actually, I can't remember if I increased it or not. I don't know. I think I've got 30, but, I mean, I can run more if it doesn't make much difference to with the PC. It doesn't really change anything, but I don't know where you even see that. I don't know where that setting is. I thought it's on here, but... It must be, you must have to go out of this part. But yeah, I think I've got 30 on, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. All right, let's jump in. See what's going to happen in this. Yeah, definitely, Gary. All right. By the way, has anyone else been watching Cold Water on ITV? We're going to watch the last episode tonight. It's good. I really like it. The guy who's playing the board guy, he's really good. He's a creepy little sod in it, but he's really good at it. I feel like he just comes across as an absolute psycho. But yeah, if you haven't watched Cold Water on ITV, it's good. Get it watched. Right, we have 26 GT3s and only 12 LMP3s. So there's a lot of GT3 drivers in our race chat. A lot. It must be like high because there's a higher rank amount in GT3s. So yeah, quite a busy lobby for us in terms of GT3s. We obviously only want. We'll leave 4, 5, 7 on. We want. I think go with 50.8. I think. No, I'll do 51 just for the safety element because 50.8 sometimes snaps with 6 on. Because we just drove Lambo at Sebring, we're mixing the cars up, Matt. I'm not going to just totally ignore the BMW. I'm still going to be driving the BMW. Like I've said, I'm not just going to be like, oh, my favourite car, I'm just going to never drive it again. We've just been driving the Lambo at Sebring. We're back in the Beamer for this race to keep the variety going. Right, we got enough in there, do you reckon? Should be, shouldn't it? Do you know what? Just in case, I'm putting 1% extra because I don't want to get to. I know it should be fine, but yeah, we drove the BMW last night in this race, in the long race that we did. Like, I'm not just going to totally stop driving. I'm still going to drive my favourite car on the game. We just drove the Lamborghini at Sebring. Didn't really have yeah, I think I need to figure out the ABS a bit with that car for me and get the TC settings right for it, because at the moment I don't qualifying. I feel okay. Race, I just don't feel right with it. It's how I used to be with the BMW though, until I changed the settings and got the race pace better. So yeah, we just need to probably figure that car out a bit. But what I've done for the championship races is I've picked a different car for every championship. So I've got GT3 obviously for the fixed GT3. I've got an LMP2 for one of them, an LMP3 for a different one, and then a hypercar for the other one, so that I've got 4 different cars in the championship. Although 2-1-1 and I'd be all over the place, Matt. I think I'd be all over the place. I think it's more the ABS settings for me. It's only what they only allows you to get 1 lap in anyway, because they've done 7 minutes quali. You're right, Cheetah. Yeah, the thing is, I think what it is, it's the ABS. With the BMW, I have to run 6 because of, with 9, my race pace struggles. I think I'd be better with 6 and just take the brake bias more towards the front with the Lambo. I feel like with the Lambo, I'd be better with 6, but then just move that brake bias forwards and it seems to suit the way I brake better. But I need to stop worrying about DR anyway, and just like, obviously I might do some other races here in different car as well. I might try the Mercedes here just for a laugh at some point, we'll see. Or I might do the Lambo here as well, because in the wet the Lambo will be good. So the Lambo could be a shout for the race here if it does rain. Yeah, we'll just use, you know, I've already driven the Lambo here as well, so I just want to try and I'm just trying to keep the variety. So we did the first race Lambo, first 2 races Lambo, BMW here, and I might go with the Mercedes at Bahrain, which I'll be way off pace in that car, but just I've just got to keep getting used to the cars, because my pace in the BMW is good. I have pretty good pace in the BMW now. I've just got to try and keep my pace in the BMW while learning other cars, which is just, I don't want to just completely bin the BMW off and lose my pace in that car. Yeah, the force feedback goes really light, doesn't it? It may, like at Bahrain, that caught me out a bit, because you know the corner where you know the weird corner where you go into like really slow left-hander, but you're like trail braking into it. Like it kind of goes from like 4th gear, and then you're braking while turning, and then that tight left. That caught me out before. I was doing a practice lap, and my wheel was just like, there was no force feedback, and it just started to snap on me, and I was like, shit. It is a bit annoying. But I do like how it drives, annoyingly. I really like how the Mercedes drives, and I like the sound. You're right, Kinetic. It's due to the setup. Well, maybe, I mean, I was running a Go setup on it, and it was still like that with setup though, so I don't know. It was definitely lighter than the BMW, a lot lighter. So even with the setup with the Mercedes from Go Setup, it was still doing it. So I don't know about that. Maybe it is a factor in it, but I don't think it's the only factor. Right, we want to make sure we get a lap in here, chat. We don't want a repeat of yesterday. We do not want a repeat of that race, do we? Well, some of you might want a repeat of that start, but I don't. It's a shorter race, this. We only have 30 minutes, so important to get a qualifying lapping in this one. Right, let's go. Come on, focus time. I might do this race in LMP3s at some point as well, just for a laugh. Because it's default setup, so it'll be interesting what everyone's pace is like with the default. It's okay. Oh no, it snapped on the entry. It bloody snapped on me. Okay, not a great start, chat. Let's just try and I mean, if we get an okay lap, and we should start in the top 8 though, so just keep it on the track. Don't know why I did that. What a fuckwit. Can't believe I got a track limit there. Fuck me. Talk about having a shit qualifying day on this game. I crashed it into the wall on purpose because we got a track limit. We had a track limit, so I just rammed it into the wall because I'm annoyed at myself. I mean, yeah, this is not going to be a good one, unfortunately. Tell you what I'll do. Try and save a bit more virtual energy. Actually, no. Leave it on A2. Oh, for God's sake. It's only a 30-minute race, chat. I don't think we're going to be getting very far up in this one. We're going to be starting right at the back, so 26 GT3s, starting probably 26th. Well, some people might not qualify, but in 30 minutes, that's going to be really difficult to make up positions. I'm just annoyed at myself today. I'm just not driving very well. I mean, we'll see about that. With the possible chaos at the start of this race, we'll see. Let me put that on, actually, because you never know. I'm not ready. Do you know what? I'm not even asked about Silver 2 anymore because we're going to be top split with Silver 1, so it doesn't really matter in terms of the racing. I want it to be racing at the front, though. It's just always a bit more intense when you're fighting for the wins and fighting for the podiums. I know it's entertaining coming through the field, but for me, it's more intense when I'm fighting at the front. Is there anything you should know before playing LMU? Wheel set. It depends what wheel. Like obviously with your wheel, you should run 900 on your wheel, 900 in the game, and then put auto so that it automatically puts your rotation to the car. Because if you do 900 and 900, if you match the game to 900 with the wheel 900 and then the game to auto, it automatically syncs the correct rotation. So I'll try and show you here. I'd say that's probably one of the most important things, really. Where is it? I don't think I can do it from in here, can I? Oh yeah, I can. So I think it's on that part there. So you run 900 there, and then you put use steering wheel range from the vehicle on. Or that should be off. Use steering wheel maximum rotation from the driver. That should be off. So 900 on, and then 900 on your wheel. And then you should get the correct rotation for the car. That's probably the most important thing, I would say. Ronaldo, thank you for the dono, legend. Smash that legend out there for Ronaldo, chat. Oh my, let me just see something. Fast at the front. I mean, P3 was possible. P3 was definitely possible. A good lap, and we'd be starting in the top 5, though. 100% there. But there, it's quite competitive. This is the annoying thing. We've got 7 very quick drivers. Thank you for that, Ronaldo. I'm glad you enjoyed that race, mate. It was yeah, that was serious fun, that race. This one might not be as good, though. I think I've plebbed this already. But yeah, it's quite competitive here, chat. Look, top 7 are all in the 4-minute laps, which we would probably be in the 4-minute lap if we hit a decent lap. But that means it's going to be hard to come through the field. Do you know what I kind of need here? Do you know what we kind of need? We need chaos. We need genuine chaos in this one. I think that's... we need absolute murder, because it's the only way we're going to recover something. Make sure we smash that legend out there for Ronaldo, chat, by the way, because he has given us absolute incredible support, the legend. What we need is just...
teams and drivers
pure chaos, chat.
For a race
pure chaos is what we're looking for here. I'm hoping for chaos anyway. Ronaldo, thank you for the gifted as well, man. Honestly, insane support you give us, Ronaldo. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Michael. What we need is these LMP3s to cause dramatic chaos. That's what I'm hoping for. We want one of them races where it all just goes tits up. Right, the maximum amount of laps this can go is 8. So what we'll do is we'll put that to 3 because, well, we'll see, because I don't know what lap we'll be pitting with the tyres. I don't know when it kicks in. So I'll put 4 on just in case, and I can alter it. Does anyone know how many laps this goes in general? I would think it's 8, 7 or 8. It should go 8 because of the way the timing is. So it's going to go 8 laps, isn't it? The virtual energy is not your fuel. Your fuel is... So the virtual energy you can alter to make it more equal, so you can get better consumption slightly, but sometimes if you go too aggressive, you have to lift and you have to obviously do a lot of lift and coast to counter it. So yeah, it's hard to... In GT3s, it's not as much of a... I mean, it is an issue, but it's not as much of an issue, I believe, as it is in the hypercars. But yeah, it's hard to really... All it is basically to BOP the cars slightly, I think, to keep the cars like all within similar range on the fuel. I think because if they didn't do it, I presume what they do it for is to stop some cars having massively better fuel economy. With the virtual energy, kind of levels it off a little bit so that there's no huge advantages on the fuel. If you know what I mean. Say, for example, on Gran Turismo, if there's a fuel saver, you'll always have a car that just dominates because it's better on fuel. Whereas on this, I think it caps it off a little bit to make it quite hard to have a huge advantage. Alright, let's get ready for chaos. I should have been doing virtual energy. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I've plebbed this already, chat. So I should have had safety car mode on. Look, I've already used 2%. I forgot. I forgot. Well, that was a pleb at the start already. It's too late to do it now, because by the time I've done it, we know for the next race that we do on this anyway. We might do another one, I don't know yet, after this. Probably will, because we'll get an idea of what's happening in this race with the rain and that. What lap? It's going to go right in the middle of this corner, I think, isn't it? Going to go through here.
Green flag, green flag.
What, man? Why would you just stop like that there? It's on an acceleration part of the track. Already got damaged because of that guy. What was he doing? What the hell? Wow, what a crazy driver doing that straight away, like braking like that. You can't just brake in the middle of a straight. Hopefully it's not bad damage, because it was only a gentle tap on the side, so I don't think it'll be too bad. That was close. Drive-through for the leader, chat. How's that? How did he done that? The leader got a drive-through? That's unusual. Alright, let's get on with this fuel saving and... being a bit too coasty through there then. Trying to recover because I used 2% too much at the start, so I'm just trying to recover a bit of fuel. Or I should say virtual energy, not fuel. It's annoying because you can't really push and try and get through it all. I could do, but then I'd be in the pits for too long. If I started at the front, I probably would push and just be in the pits for that little bit extra, because I think if you push and break away from the slip, it'd be beneficial. I need to push because I can't get held up behind these like this. They're going far too slow.
That final day for 19.79.
Right, how can I do this? Oh. Back out of there. I knew he would chop the front end off. Just coast it, they're fighting, so we'll just coast. I feel like I'm driving like a granny. Like just cruising through the corner, look. They're not going to lift and coast here, are they? That damage is hurting us a bit, isn't it? Geez, this guy just happily chops your front end off. Really annoyed about the damage. I think that damage is losing us a bit on the straight, but once I'm ahead of this guy I can push and just get away from him, but I feel like he's going to be a bit dodgy. Look, see what I mean? I mean, I wasn't going to hit that guy. He obviously thought I was, but I was never going to hit him there. Don't do it. Don't do it, Ferrari. Used a bit of fuel up there, but I mean, what can you do? I needed to get past, so. Again, this Ford's going to be a pain in the arse if it's fast on the straights. Not asked about that, we'll take that. That's the rain. Them wipers have come on quite quick straight away. Few track limits here. Obviously not pitting this lap, I don't think. Take your risks, chat. I mean, it's going to get wet. It's just gone past the windscreen wipers, so it's going to get wet, but if we do, we need 4 more laps, don't we? I'm trying to just get my bloody fuel setting on. Still got grip there. You up, buddy? See you later, mate. Right, the grip's going. Shit. The grip is going a bit there. I felt it go. I presume it's going to go 8 laps. Gone. I can feel it going. The grip's gone. Shit. Uh-oh. Bring it home, survive this lap. Yeah, we are going to change tyres. I'm going to do it now. We're going to have to go wet, aren't we? Because, I mean, what's the weather forecast? Partly cloudy. Oh, I don't know. I think we have to go wet because there's one driver caught out by it. Chat, he's out. Quite an interesting race, this. I'm just trying to save. It says 7.8 now, but chat, does this race go 8 laps or 7? Has anyone done this in top split? Is it common for it to go 8 laps? Surely it's going to go 8 laps. Can't believe it won't go 8. Yeah, I'm just going to put just a bare minimum of 8 because I'm going to fuel save on the second stint. I mean, it is getting... It's still raining heavy, so it's going to get worse. This is slow at the moment, chat, but survival. We should have pitted, I think. I'm just trying to survive it. I was very wary of how aggressive they'd be there. I was thinking he might break early. He did. Good job we didn't go flying in. He's got no spoiler.
23.33.
We've got to go wet tyres because you're going to lose 10 plus seconds more. So you've got to go for wets here. I presume we've lost quite a bit of time there. Obviously, we've got to wait for the energy, the fuel to go in. Right, we've already got TC up. Should be all right for the Should be all right for what we've got on the settings. Don't think we've lost too many positions. And there's people that have stayed out there on dries, which... I think they're going to be suffering a bit. I need to change that brake bias, which we'll do in a minute. Need a bit of temperature in these tyres. Surely the people staying out on dries have cocked this up. I mean, it's still raining, so let me see what the track grip is. Slightly wet still, so I would say, I mean, it's sunny though, isn't it now? I can see why they've stayed out, but let's see. We do need to keep the lift and coast going, so I obviously put fuel based off. The virtual engine fuel is based off lifts and coasts. So we've got to keep doing that for this sim. That's why we've got a bit of a jump over some cars. This car's struggling in front, isn't he? No, it's not scripted. I mean, it'll happen around the same time, but it's not always the same amount of rain, so you might get different intensities of the rain. A bit like this Spa one that we did. If you remember the Spa race, that was a good fun one as well. Right, the leader is losing a lot of time out on them. I mean, he's going to save when he pits, though. I mean, he's lost like 4 or 5 seconds so far this lap, and we haven't even got through to the corner, so he's letting us go. Thank you. Don't need to do that, but I appreciate it. I think they just went wide then. It's not going to go 9 laps. No, it can't physically go 9 laps. I don't think it can. I hope it can't. Right, this track's drying up because look how the tyres are overheating, chat. These tyres are overheating now. But he's still struggling on the drive, isn't he? So yeah, the drives are still struggling a little bit, even though it's overheating the wets. Oh, this is interesting, this, isn't it? Like, I like what they've done with this race, chat. LMU are killing it with the dailies, like how they're... Oh, I just don't know what's going on. Just don't know what the right strategy is at the moment. We're up to P6, chat. I mean, let's not get too excited, though. I need to use the wet spots on the straight because these tyres are overheating big time. Oh. Yeah, there's no spray coming up here now, so... I lifted a bit too early then. I just want to make sure I've got the right amount of virtual energy to push a bit at the end. Because I think some of the dry tyre runners are going to come back at us towards the end. I have a feeling. There is 2 more drivers in front that are on dry tyres. Now it depends how much the track is still in favour of the wets versus the dries. Ferrari's struggling. It looks like it still is wet tyre at this stage, so there's 2 more laps. I mean, the thing is, though, that dry tyre is going to come back, isn't it? If we overtake him, he is going to come back in this race. If he keeps doing that, that's handy. He is getting close to getting the grip. You can see, like there, on the brakes. I think I can push a bit more than what I am here because it's now wet. I don't think we're using as much fuel anyway. I'm going to try and get over here where the track might be a bit wetter. We are catching the 2 other... There's 2 more dry runners there. We are catching, but I don't think we're going to get close to them. I've gone too aggressive there. Way too aggressive. Post it a bit. Right, it's now time for the dries, they're saying, chat. So this last 2 laps is going to be dry tyre conditions, I think. The dry tyres are going to come back at us. I could do with getting this Mercedes before that dry runner catches me. These tyres they're overheating like crazy. I don't think we can get a podium now. The track it's only damp now, so at this stage the dry tyre will probably be at least equal, I think. P4 might be possible. Just depends on the tyre situation here. He's got a bit more virtual energy than me. Where I think the dry tyres are struggling to curbs. He's just binned it. The dry runners binned it behind. It's because of the curbs. They can't get onto the curbs, can they? So they're losing in them vital areas. Nah, we'll be fine for safety. You don't need to worry about the safety. If you're on about safety, it's fine. We got maximum safety, so I'm not really bothered by that. This game's really easy to get your safety rank, so... Yeah, it doesn't matter about that though, to be honest, Gaza. You get more punished for contacts with cars than you do for laps, like track limits. So, yeah, you don't need to worry too much about that. Might come down to a podium battle on the last lap here. How much virtual energy? Oh, we've got a little bit less than the car in front. That the dry tyre run is starting to find pace now, though. I don't think we're going to be able to get close to him. I mean, I'll take this, though, chat, from where we started if we can finish here. I'm going to go back into this race. It's fun. I think we might have done the right strategy in staying out on the dries, because the wets would have got overheated in the first half of a lap, wouldn't they? Yeah, the dry. Look at the dry runner. He's pulling away now. Oh, the dry tire, the wet tires are overheating big time. Oh, that wet tire nearly went then. I think someone crashed up front as well. It's a back marker. It's just a back marker. He's got that grunt because of my damage, but he's gonna risk going around the outside there. Let's try and cut back a bit. Good racing. Just gotta be careful. I'm using fuel up here. Ah! I think we're fine for the fuel, to be honest with you. He's gonna have to give it back. The game's, I was gonna say, the game's made him give it back, I think, because of the track limit. We were ahead, so yeah, good battle. We take a P4, chat. Woo! As I say, I think the game made him give it back because he overtook off the track, technically, because I was round the outside, so... Oh, that was a good recovery. That was an enjoyable race as well. Ah. Ooh. That was a good recovery, chat. Who needs qualifying? Who needs qualifying? Let's leave that. I don't. Oh, I didn't save the start, did I? With the chaos, I should have done that. Woo. I think wets were the better option. People are saying slicks were the better option. I don't think so, chat. Do you? Look at how much I gained. Unless they're... It might be LMP3 drivers, maybe. But In GT3, it was wet tire, definitely. If we had have qualified, we'd have won that, I think. Well, we would have been fighting for a win, wouldn't we? So I personally think that the wet tire was the way to go for me. Some people are saying slicks, but I don't know about that. Do we get to go again? Yeah. I want to do that race again. I mean, we can either do that one or that. I haven't had a warm-up. I mean, that starts in 50 seconds, but maybe we'll save that one for a different day. I like this race, chat, with the rain. Let's do this one again. I like this one with the way the rain's happening. So yeah, let's go again. That was fun. Let's see if we've if we lost or gained. Hopefully we gained DR in that one. You know, even with the issue. It's not on there yet, the results, because we're waiting for people to finish. Should pop up here in a minute. We go again. Yeah, that's quite an interesting race, isn't it? Because I can see that the dries will work in some scenarios, but that was way too wet for the dries in GT3. For me, that was a definite dry race, like a dry to wet race. I think we got the strategy right as well with when we pitted. I think it was actually about right, because the wets probably would have lost a lot of time on their first half of the lap. We have to watch the replay of that start as well, because the avoidance at the start, jeez, that was close. Yeah, if you enjoyed that race, make sure you hit that like button, chat. It helps me out massively if you smash that like and subscribe. Let's see if we gained. We did. We gained driver rank, chat. We actually ended up finishing where our DR recommended that we should finish, even starting from the back of the grid. So yeah, we definitely recovered that one, didn't we? 100% recovered that race. Still got maximum on the safety. So you don't need to worry too much about track limits. It's more about contacts with cars. I've been saying this for ages. Don't be too concerned about track limits on this game. Your concern should be, obviously you have to lift because you don't want to get a drive through, but be more worried about contacts with other cars, in my view. Contacts with other cars is where you lose SR. It's not really track limits. You don't really lose it at the moment. They're probably going to change it, but the current state of the game, it's more based on contacts. If you hit another car, that's where you lose the safety rating. So yeah, that was a good comeback there, chat. It was a good comeback. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. That was fun. Maybe we should just start at the back. No, don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We want to try and get some good results here. Definitely a fun one, though, isn't it? That I like that race for this week. And then we've got daily, the other one as well is going to be quite good, the Bahrain one, but we might have to do that another day. I want to try that with the Mercedes. I might try it with the Lambo as well, that one. Bahrain. Lambo and Mercedes should be good there. That was a lot of fun. How many likes are we actually on, by the way, chat? We are on 33 more for 200. Let's see if we can get them 200 in, chat. We've been live for nearly 3 hours. Let's get them 200 likes in there. It helps us out if we hit that. The last day of the month. Let's see if we can get a good day to end the month with some nice likes. Ajax getting beat. Is that who you support, SDS? It's two good comebacks so far, isn't it? Yesterday we had a Le Mans race where we started at the back and we got it to P6, I think it was, in a longer race. And then that one there. The one yesterday was a bit more competitive, though, I think. It was hard lobby, that. Sadly, yeah. Is it that bad, SDS? I remember when they used to be like a really good team, like a long, long time ago. I mean, they're still a good team, obviously, but I remember when they were like one of the teams of Europe, weren't they? Yeah, sod watching this donkey. Go and watch Ajax get whooped. I remember when, like, because they used to have a really good youth policy, didn't they? I remember when I was young, and it was always like the talk that they had a really good youth policy. Like, they were known for their youth, like, coming through the ranks. They were really good at bringing young talent through. You don't really hear of it as much now, do you? All right, let's go again. Try and get a good quali in. Try and actually get a qualifying lap in, to be honest with you. You can probably catch a bad game later on in the week, yeah. Oh. Right, 27. There's only 11 LMP3s in this race, chat. There's only 11 people driving the LMP3s in this race. Hey, if you want to get your top 10 in this, pretty easy if you go an LMP3, isn't it? Alright. Right, we're ready for quali. You'd be P11, yeah. You're right, Brian. I mean, it makes the GT3 race a bit more interesting for me personally, if it is like this, because the GT3 race with 27 cars is a little bit more fun, isn't it? Makes it a bit more entertaining for us, because more cars better for the group that you race in. I personally think, in my opinion, the developers need to look at making these LMP3s and the LMP2s. I totally get that they've got to be as realistic, but I don't think the tyre model on them cars is as good as the tyre model in the GT3s. I think the tyre model on the GT3s is much better. It feels like a little bit more how you'd imagine GT3s to be. Like, you know, the LMP3, I feel I'd be interested if Theo came in the stream, to be honest with you, because Theo drives the LMP3s. So I mean, it'd be interesting if he could give us some feedback on how they would be, because in my view the LMP3s are a little bit too hard on to drive with the tire model. They're not like, I mean, they're drivable. We started to get used to them, but I feel like the tire model could be better on the LMP3s and the LMP2s. You right, Buds? How are you, mate? Yeah, no one's as low as Man United, man. Man United are shocking, aren't they? I mean, yeah. Fucking awful. It's actually quite embarrassing how shit Man United are at the moment, to be honest with you. It's really, it genuinely is embarrassing, isn't it? They're proper shite. And I support Man United, chat. That's my team from when I was young. I had every Man United kit growing up from the age of 3, probably to the age of like 14, 15. Like every single bloody kit. Shite now. Terrible. What rank were we in the GT3s? There's quite a few. There's 3. Well, I don't know actually because some of the people have gone out of the pits, but we're not the top rank, so there is going to be fast people in here. Just enough. I've just lost. I lost interest in football so many years ago, to be honest with you. And it's not even because Man United have gone shit. I just lost. I was watching, like, I stopped watching it when Man United were being good, like, they're still good. It just, I don't know, like, don't get me wrong, I do like watching the Euros and I do like watching the World Cup and that, but my view is that footballers are just, I mean, like most sports, they're just overpaid. They don't seem to respect playing as much as what they used to when I remember watching them, like, when I was younger, but hey, they were still obviously well paid when I was young, but not like nowadays. It's ridiculous now. I can get into the World Cup and I can get into the Euros. I get proper into them, but Premier League, I just couldn't give a shit anymore. Like, just lost interest in all that stuff. I'd rather watch the F1 or, you know, or just race on this myself. Or watch a good TV series on the telly, chat. Can't beat a good TV series. Cold Water. Cask on Sky, Cold Water on ITV. There's one on... Is there one on Netflix we're watching as well? I think there's one on Netflix we're watching as well. Has anyone watched the series on Netflix with the guy out of Ozark in it? Has anyone watched it? Is it worth watching, or is it like good shit? How is it? Gary does Michael, what, yeah? Yeah, exactly, Buzz, yeah. And you also get to see how shit England are. Do have a bit of heat on that edge of that tyre there. Right, come on. We need to get a lap in this time. No track limits. Nail a lap. Oh, Dolkin's in. I've only just seen that. Dolkin, you little donkey. He's just seen how good this race is and he's like, I'm having some of that. That won't be hard. It's not going to be hard because I'll be starting at the back, Johnny. I'm probably going to play qualifying, so it's not hard to humble me. Oh, shit. I've already plebbed that a bit there. I lost the rear. Luckily, I did catch it, but definitely lost a bit of time. I was a bit messy there. I plebbed it a little bit. Yeah, I knew that sector wouldn't be up there. Bit of a donkey. A little bit scruffy. Carl's just done a 59.6.
That final day, 359.65.
Yes, default setup chart 59.6 with default. Let's go. Dolkin, you arsehole. Fuck's sake, Dolkin. Fucking let me have a P1, will you? I mean, we'll take it though, chat. That's a good lap for me with the BMW. It's a good lap for the BMW with default setup. Like a 59 into the 59s is solid. So we got to take that. We got to take that. Ninja, thank you for the £2 legend. Worth a few squid is that? Thank you very much for the support, legend. Uh. Dolkin will be quick in the race, though, here, you know, like really quick. We've got a hater in here, by the way. We've got a channel hater in here. Jason Peter Sangster. He's a wanker. He obviously doesn't like me, so yeah, whatever. Someone actually thinks I've actually banned Dolkin in the chat. What a donkey. Someone in the chat is like, come and join my stream. Nobody's banned in it. What a dickhead. But thank you very much for the 35 months of support. Nearly 3 years, legend. Smash that legend emote there. Appreciate it, mate. Someone genuinely thinks that I've banned Dolkin. I'm just joking with Dolkin. Honestly, there's some numpties in here. It's like you can't have banter in... You can't have banter anymore on any... Like, anywhere. People are like, oh my god, he's being serious. Carl calling Darren a prick. Yeah, Carl, keep it clean. I've got Carl behind me. I'm gonna be slower than them anyway because they're gonna be fuel savings better than me. I think they'll be a bit quicker with the fuel saving than what I can do. The Warriors, the LMP3s in front of us. That's where the Warriors, isn't it? Right, but I mean, I'm gonna put wet tires on because I'll do 4 laps because I think it was like 76, wasn't it? Got to do this again. Right, let's just do it now. Like, I don't want to mess around too much, but
Green flag, green flag.
uh-oh. Let's get ready for LMP3 chaos. Oh, shit in hell. I was looking in the mirror. I was looking in the mirror. I was looking behind because I thought there was a... Fucking hell. This race is done. Yeah, we're out. Got red suspension, chat. It's undrivable. That was my fault. I should have saw that. I was looking in the mirror. I was looking in the mirror because I couldn't take... Because I was trying to let the other car back through because... I caught the corner because there was chaos on the inside. So I deliberately cut because I didn't want to get involved with that. So I was letting the other car back through. So I was looking in the mirror. I didn't even look on the track there. The car just stopped in front of us. But yeah, our car's wrecked. Nothing we can do, chat. It's got red suspension. I can't get it round the track. It'll just be... It's because of the LMPs were so crap at the start. I had to avoid on the apex because if I tried to take the line, we get involved with a crash. So we cut across, then give the positions back. So I'm looking in the mirror. I think it had already give the position back, but by the time I looked, there was a car just sat in the middle of the track facing the wrong way, which didn't expect to see. But oh well, that sucks. We're gonna lose a bit with that, aren't we? So. Unfortunate there, chap. That's annoying. I was looking forward to that race as well. Nailed the qualifying. It's the LMP3s though, chat. I tell you, they need to get the tyre model better. They do need to work on the tyre model in these LMP3s and the LMP2s because they're all over the place on the opening laps. The cars are just spinning, smashing, like they're crashing everywhere. So it is a bit annoying. They need to do, what they need to do, in my view, is separate the starts, make it so you can have a bit of more of a gap between the starts, maybe, so that you have a bit more of a bigger gap. I don't know if they're trying to base it off real life or something, but it just causes murder. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A delayed, like iRacing, you can delay the start. It would probably help, but. Yeah, we'll have a little look at I want to look at the replay of the other race as well, anyway. I don't think we can watch the replay now, anyway, because I've left. I don't know if it'll save it, will it? Oh, no, it does. Does it? So, yeah, I want to see when did he spin, though? Because when I first looked, he hadn't spun, unless there was a car blocking it or something. But I looked up, and then I was like, shit, I can see yellow. Why there? I mean, you don't expect to have a car facing you at that point of the track, do you? So it is just unfortunate. We got a really good start as well. We got the safety car start perfect, which is annoying. Because the two positions I had to give back were LMP3s, not GT3s. Have a little look and see. Right there, where the fucking hell? Is this? Oh yeah, because it's not a very long replay on with it. See here, we did the right thing because watch, I knew that there was a GT3 there, and that situation was only going to end in a crash. Because watch, if we try and take the apex, we're going to look. See, we would have got squeezed off by that car on our left. So I think we did the right thing there. And to be fair, look, he was covered as he spun. He's covered. So from my view, you can see why that's caught me out. Because at that point there, chat, look. I can't see him. I'm at this point giving the positions back. And then boom, look, to be fair, I mean, actually, what more could I do there? Because look at my left. I don't think, because like this car here. I genuinely don't know about that because I knew there was a car to my left as well. We had the LMP2 3 was there, and then I didn't know where this other GT3 was at the point as well. So, I mean, in all honesty, I think that's rather unlucky because look, we're on-sighted there, and only do we come into sight now. Look, and I'm like, shit, it's too late. I think it was just too late, wasn't it? See, that black car, look, just covers it right in front of me when I'm getting onto the line. And then I didn't want to turn left because I knew there was cars to my left. And then, boom, he's there right in front of me. By the time I looked up, he was there. So I think that's just unlucky. You don't expect to see an LMP3 looking at you. It's just rather unfortunate. If you look at this here, look. So I can see a silver out my left. I can see that silver. When I was there, I could see the silver car. I know because I was looking to get back the position. So I could see the silver car there. I don't think there was much I mean, yeah, we could have turned left, but I didn't know that that GT3 also wasn't going to be right next to me. And if I would have turned left and killed him, I would have probably had people saying, oh my God, you dirty driver. I think we were screwed there, to be honest with you. Even if I did turn left slightly, I probably would have overreacted to avoid him and killed the LMP, the GT3 on our left. So it's quite unlucky, I think. Shit happens. You can hear the lifting as well, look. So, as it happened, I was listen to the throttle. I was lifting to look in the mirror to give the position back. So listen, throttle lift, and then another one there, look. And then he was there. Nah, we don't do 3 monitors, mate. I would never do it. It's not really appropriate for me streaming because I have one. I'd be screwed for the chat monitor, and I only race in 1 monitor, mate. You have the radar, which helps, but yeah, I would never do triple monitor streaming. It's not something I'm really interested in, to be honest with you. Not that arsed about that. Right. It's also very expensive. Like, I ain't got $1,000 to buy two more monitors. And I wouldn't want this monitor. If I was going to do it, it'd probably cost me about fucking, what? You're looking at 1,700 quid for 3 monitors that I'd want to go for. So yeah, no chance. I'll stick with me 1 monitor. I'm happy with it. Oh well, that might have to be the last race, chat, because I don't really think there's any more now that we can do, unfortunately, because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, and I'm not doing that one again. Sucks. Yeah, there's more important things for me to spend that kind of money on than spending it on monitors. I'm not, and even if I had the money, I wouldn't spend it on monitors. I'd rather, you know, especially when you got Christmas coming up. Like, even if you had that money in the bank, there's no way I'd spend that kind of money just on the extra monitors. Not when you can still play this game perfectly fine with one. Like, you have a good radar system on this. The radar, I don't think, was actually, obviously wouldn't have said anything about him there because he was ahead, but just unfortunate, that start, I think. Very unfortunate. Not much. But yeah, we probably could have turned left, but I didn't know where that GT3 100% was in that instant moment. So, shit. The sound check, yep. And we only, to be annoying thing is, we only just clipped it as well. If we would have been like half a foot further left, we would have avoided it. We wouldn't have even hit him. Half a foot over to the left, and we carry on our way in P1. But we weren't. We were unfortunately there because I wasn't expecting to have an LMP3 stood in the middle of the track looking at me. Shite. It's annoying that, because I like that race was really fun before as well. We're gonna lose safety and DR. Big chunk of DR gone from that one as well, because we quit out because our car was wrecked. couldn't finish that one. I knew there was a yellow flag, but I thought the yellow flag was for where... Did you not see the other car that spun in front of us? There was there was an LMP3 that spun right in front of me. So I'm looking at the yellow flag. That's why. And I also had the cars to my left. So I went over the curb. There was an LMP3 spun on the curb. So the yellow flag, I was thinking, right, that's because of that car. I didn't see the chaos ahead because I wasn't looking up there. I was more focused on the cars around me, not killing them. So just unfortunate. I think that was just an unfortunate racing incident, wasn't it? Not much we could do, really. Shit happens, I suppose. And I'm not waiting around for an hour to do another race. So, yeah, I want to chill tonight. Do you know what, though? I say, fuck Gran Turismo tomorrow. Let's get back on these dailies in the morning. I'd rather do these races tomorrow morning than do daily racing on Gran Turismo, to be brutally honest with you. And I don't even care if we only have 100 people watching. I just would rather do that Le Mans race and this race. These two races here, I'd rather do these two than do Gran Turismo tomorrow. So I think that's what we'll do tomorrow. So sorry if you wanted some Gran Turismo tomorrow. I just know that I'm going to enjoy these races more than Dragon Trail Seaside. I don't really like the track, so I'd rather do these two and have some fun with these than do Gran Turismo tomorrow, I think. Maybe we'll do some Gran Turismo Thursday morning or something. Possibly. I don't know yet. But, yeah. I wanted to do a full day today, but I did the video earlier. So, I want to do another video as well. I want to make highlights of yesterday's race. You know, the 2.4 hours. I want to make a highlights video of that race last night. Because I think it'll make a good video, maybe condense the 2.4 hours into 24 minutes of a highlights video. I feel like it would do quite well because I think there was 24 minutes worth of action, or at least 20 minutes worth of action from that race last night. I mean, we'll do a poll. Let's just see what obviously we're on Le Mans Ultimate, so you're probably going to get more people saying do LMU, but let's just see what there is. People who play Gran Turismo in the stream as well. Let's see what comes up. I'm doing LMU no matter what, but I'm just I'm gonna do it. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference because I am gonna do LMU, but I'm gonna see what people prefer. Let's see, LMU GT7. Let's run a quick poll and see what people say. Let's just have a rough idea of what the general opinion is. I would predict more LMU when we play an LMU because there's more LMU players in here. But I mean, yeah, at the moment it's at 68% for LMU, so there will be still some diehard Gran Turismo fans that just want you to play Gran Turismo no matter what, but with how much I dislike that Daily C for the track, don't get me wrong, it's a good race, but I just don't like the track. I won't have fun playing Gran Turismo, so I'd rather do something that I know we've got potential for some really good racing with the wet tyres and stuff like that. Our pace is good at Le Mans. We just did a 3:59 with default setup, so the pace is there. Scott, thank you very much for the 45 months, legend. Ah, nice. Ah, right, you've been playing LMU. Good stuff, Scott. I have to see in the races, the ones that I don't get wiped out on. The races that I don't get completely wiped out on, maybe. But, yeah, we'll do this tomorrow, chat. We'll start at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll try and get the thumbnail ready. We'll do 9 till 3 tomorrow, hopefully. Or maybe, we'll see. Yeah, probably 9 till 3 o'clock on LMU. So, let's make a full day of it tomorrow, chat. Usually, yeah. But yeah, we'll make a full day of LMU tomorrow. Can't be, to be honest with you, like, I know if I play Gran Turismo, I'm just going to get really annoyed at it, and I don't want to because I know that it's a good combo. It's just not my cup of tea. So I'd get frustrated with a track that I don't like on the game. So I think it makes more sense to do something that you know you're going to enjoy. I love this track. This is one of my favorite tracks on the game. So we can try we might try the Mercedes, maybe the BMW there, but we'll do mainly the BMW on this race here. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do tomorrow. Yeah, I'm hoping Gran Turismo 7 can improve, obviously, with this update and maybe give us some more motivation to play it. But even with a massive update, I still feel like my preference is with LMU now. You can't... The problem is LMU has way better physics. Like, you can't compare the physics of Gran Turismo to LMU because LMU is better. So, like, when you're playing it, the feeling you're getting when you're like that nailed lap then, the lap we've just done on Le Mans felt really like rewarding to get that lap in. So yeah, it's hard to get that feeling from Gran Turismo at the moment. Yeah, Slipstream needs to be improved on Gran Turismo, definitely. Definitely needs an improvement. I think people will understand where I'm coming from with LMU when it comes out on console. For the people that haven't played it yet, you're probably thinking, oh, it's just being a PC thingy. But when you get to play this game on console, you'll see what I'm saying. When you nail a lap, it just feels different. It feels so enjoyable. It just feels like the physics, the force feedback, everything comes together, and it just feels... It makes immersion higher with how it feels. You genuinely feel more like how a car should feel when you're racing it, and I love that. So, yeah. I hope you lot get to experience it as well on PS5 when it eventually comes out, hopefully. Hopefully not too long. I hope it's not too long anyway. Right, let's end that poll there anyway, and let's have a little look at where did it end up on. So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the update in December. I don't think it's going to change much in my... I don't think it's going to change much for... Let me just end that. For my opinion on what game I'd rather play. Like, I ain't going to be playing Gran Turismo more than LMU, even with a big update in December. Yes, we'll do a stream or two on it to start with, but then we're back to LMU mainly, because for me at the moment, the priority is LMU. That's where my priorities are. So I'm not going to sit and lie to people, because I love Gran Turismo, but I prefer LMU. So I do what I prefer playing. I had a comment saying about, you shouldn't bite the hand that feeds you, but you can't just stick with something if you enjoy something more. Like, I enjoy LMU more, so I'm not gonna... if something annoys... If I'm not enjoying a race on Gran Turismo, I'm not going to continue to play a game that I don't enjoy, like, for that week. Last week, I loved the race on Gran Turismo. I thoroughly enjoyed it, apart from the bug with the new wheel bug that they've added. I thoroughly enjoyed it. That's why we played quite a bit of it. But this week, for me, LMU all week, I feel mainly. Maybe one more stream on Gran Turismo if I feel like it. If I don't, I'm going to do LMU all week. I'm not going to force myself to do something I don't want to do. They will. I think they will change something, but we'll wait and see. Project Motor Racing is going to be really interesting. Yeah, exactly. Like, giving yourself only one option of what game to play, I think, is really limiting. If you're only willing to stream one game because you're scared of upsetting your fan base, I feel like you're limiting yourself, because when you're then gonna... The problem you've got is you feel like you have to be falsely positive just to not offend people. Whereas now, if it's a shit week, I can be like, well, do you know what? I've got LMU. Let's go and play LMU like this week. Don't get me wrong. This week's Daily C is not a shit race. That's the thing. Like, this week's Daily C on Gran Turismo is not a shit race. It's a good race. I just don't like it. It's my personal preference. So for my personal preference, I'd rather play LMU than Gran Turismo. See you later, Thomas. But yeah, I think Project Motor Racing hopefully will be a big game because it's cross-platform. Hopefully it'll open up some options for more players. The thing they'll be able to do, which will be interesting, is because it's going to be cross-platform, that's more players playing in a race. So they can afford to have more options to race because there'll be more players to choose from. So you shouldn't have a dead race in there. There should always be people to race, which will be good. Yeah, definitely. I mean, like at this stage now, I'm not really worried about if I don't do another race on the dailies this week. I'm not too concerned if I don't play Gran Turismo again until Monday, because I've got this game to play now. And like, look at that Le Mans race with the weather. Whether you go to dries or wets, it really is. There's a bit of like fuel involved. It's on a ×2 multiplier, so you can either push or you can save. Like, that multiplier adds an element of strategy to there, because you can try and break the slip and get away and then refuel up longer in the pits, or you can save the fuel and then put the wets on, or you stay on the dries. It's really enjoyable. What's that, Mike? Yeah, Mike. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. So for every saying, like, don't bite the hand that feeds, there's another one like you say there. Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can also stand still, I think, as a creator, and I think you can stand still and not try new things. And like, we're playing LMU with, sometimes, like last night, we had more viewers than we've had on Gran Turismo for a long time. We haven't had 370 people watching on Gran Turismo for a while. So I think people are interested in these special races when they appear. Like, and that's why I'll show you on here, chat. So let me show you what I've signed up for. Just to give you, I'm not going to do every race, but because, I mean, like, they're championship races, but they're not official in a way at the moment. So what I've done, I've obviously signed up for the Lamborghini in the fixed GT3. I've signed up for LMP. Did I do LMP2 in this one? No, LMP3 in that series. So I've done LMP3 in the LMP2 series. And then there's another series with LMP2 and GT3, and I've done the LMP2 in that one. And I've done the hypercar in this one. So I've done a different car in every single series, rather than just going, oh, GT3. I've tried to make it so there's variety of these races, because, for example, when is this race? This one is at Sebring. There is, I don't know if I'll do this, but there's a race on Friday. There's a race on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it's a 100-minute race, chat. So, and that's with the hypercar. I've chose a bit. I've got no idea what car to go. I've just picked a BMW hypercar, and I'll just get a setup from Go Setups and hope that it's good. And then you've got, obviously, this one, which is the one that I've picked the LMP2s in. This is a 90-minute race. And then you've got starts on Wednesday, Thursday, and then it's back on a Monday. So, yeah, I've driven the LMP3. We did the Silverstone races in the LMP3. I know how they drive. So that one we're doing how long is that race that we've done the LMP3 in? Wait there. We did LMP3 in this one. This is a 70-minute race, so an hour and 10 at Fuji for the first one. That one's on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I think it'd be unrealistic to try and do every single race, because trying to fit it all in would be, I feel like you'd never get a chance to do some of the dailies as well. So yeah, we want to make sure we're doing dailies and these races. So we pick and choose what we want to do. Like, I still need to learn this race. I don't know the track yet fully. So that's a national track as well, actually. So that's a shorter layout. I've never driven that. Never ever driven the national layout. That gets rid of the really long straight, which will make the racing a bit crap, I feel. I feel like the racing won't be as good on that, because you don't get that long straight, which normally you'd be... I think it normally comes from up here, doesn't it? We'll see about that one. Maybe we'll do one of these others instead. I don't know yet. But yeah, that's only just started, that one. So we didn't miss a round on the GT3. I was planning to miss that Cotter one anyway. So yeah, we'll have a think about that. But anyway, yeah, the championships have started again now. So I've gone Lamborghini for the GT3 and picked different cars in the other one. So it should be interesting, especially because we'll probably do all the other GT3 fixed races, because all the other tracks, I think, are tracks that I don't need to learn. So yeah, if I get time to learn that fixed one for Sunday, I might do it, but there might be better options available than doing that. But anyway, that's going to be it for today, chat. I'm going to have an early one because we're going to do a full day of this tomorrow. Well, I have to leave. We have to finish just before 3 though tomorrow, because I'll probably have to pick the little one up from school. So I'll have to finish at 3, but we'll try and get on at 9 in the morning and do a full 6 hours of LMU, I think, definitely. So yeah, if you're looking forward to that, get subscribed, hit the like button, helps me out, and we'll get back on tomorrow. Let me quickly go through the supporting the stream. So Matt, thank you very much for the 5 gifted. Pio the Pleb for the 30 months, Woody for the 35 months, Villa for the 40 months, Ronaldo for the dono, Ronaldo for the gifted membership, and Ninja for the £2, and Buds and Scott for the 35 months and 45 months. So yeah, thank you very much to Scott and the Buds there for the support as well with the Ultimate Legend and the Legend tier. But I am gonna head off, chat, and chill out. Unfortunate last race, but shit happens, I suppose. Tomorrow we'll hopefully have a bit better luck, and looks like we got a good pace at Le Mans, so hopefully recover some DR tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see you all then, chat. Have a great evening, enjoy the rest of your night, and have fun whatever you're doing. Take care, everyone. Bye.